So yeah, Mr. Ford really helped me out a lot when it comes to the, I guess, kind of emotional aspect of school, you know, like your own struggles. He's so easy to talk to. Of course, you can talk to anyone like Miss Pagnini. She's a great listener, Miss Catalano. Almost every teacher I've had an interaction here with, even Heidi. I don't know if you guys know Miss Heidi. Miss Fisher, that's her name, Miss Fisher, okay. I never had her class, but she was just such this warm presence that I could just go to and tell her how my day was, how I was feeling. Honestly, in that way, I feel that everyone here at Jane Frederick really helped me to kind of change me into the better person that I feel that I am.
The well-adjusted adult that you are now.
Yes, oh my God, I'm so proud of the person that I've become, that I've accomplished, you know. No cocky stuff, but I'm telling you, it's just such a difference that I can see within myself, how I was before I came here and after adjusting myself over here. It was, it's awesome. I love it.
What do you miss the most about Jane Frederick?
This is a really fun school. This is a really fun school. Of course, I haven't been here since, you know, last year, but yeah, no, every time I came, it's like I didn't really dread going to school anymore. It's like there was always something new going on in Miss Thompson's class, you know, there's always, I don't know, Mr. Murato always had something funny to say, you know, it was just, this school has energy, and it's a really, really good energy. And it kind of sucks, because most people, I feel, can't. Some people, if you come to school and you have a bad day, you know, and you're not trying to take in that energy, you know, that's why there was a lot of drama at this school when I was going here. But if you learn to just kind of go with it, kind of ride it, it's a fun wave.
Okay. Do you think if you hadn't attended Jane Frederick, would you have graduated? Why or why not?
No, I completely fall back on Jane Frederick for helping me, like I wouldn't say coasting me, because it was hard. You know, kind of forcing yourself to really cope so quickly. That's why even my first year, or my first, I believe it was a quarter or a semester here, because I came right after my 16th birthday, which is in April. And school ended in like June. So even my first 2 months here, it was a little hard. I'm not gonna say, you can cut this part out. I don't know if y'all heard me telling Mr. Lazoya how the teacher before him, like, nah, it was bad. I had him, and that was the only like failing grade I believe I've ever received at this school.
Oh yeah, everybody says that he's horrible.
Fuck that guy.
We don't even have to cut that part out.
Jesus, I hate that guy. And oh my God. I'm telling you guys, this is so emotional, because I would not have graduated. I wouldn't have even gotten a job. I wouldn't have even gotten a job in high school if I kept going to that same high school, if I didn't go to Jane Frederick. Jesus, I am only one of two out of my mom's 6 kids to graduate high school. So even the fact that it's from a continuation school, and that's where I feel like a lot of students get really, how would you put it? They get really disappointed in themselves, you know, because I couldn't go to a regular high school, I couldn't graduate from a regular high school, I have to get a diploma from a continuation. A diploma is a diploma. I guarantee you, no job site will care. If it says high school diploma, you showed that you have the basic common knowledge as anyone else who has that same diploma. You are just as good. You matter. It is so great. Oh my God, I love this school. I miss this school.
I know you had mentioned something a little bit earlier about low self-esteem when you first came here. Do you think that after you graduated from here that built up your self-esteem?
What do you think?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. She's further, she's known me since we were like 3. You know?
That's cool.
She's seen
that type of.
Yeah, she's seen me grow as a person. Like, I've seen her grow as a person. She's seen how this school affected me. The main thing that really boosted my self-esteem, I guess, was just the fact that I had all this support from students and faculty. You know, I genuinely am a happier person now that I have my diploma. You just feel better about yourself, you know. I feel so much better about myself. I'm very happy with the place that I'm at in my life right now. And I don't think I would have been able to say that if I would not have graduated. And I wouldn't have graduated if I didn't go to Jane Frederick.
Okay, so let's go back to the question that we skipped. What was the most important lesson you learned at Jane Frederick, and why is that lesson important?
So I think the most important lesson I learned at Jane Frederick would be sometimes life really does just throw you, you know, curveballs, L's as I call them. You just gotta take it, you know. You can't let it, you know, push you down or hold you back from anything, because frankly everyone goes through it. All that matters is how you decide to deal with it within yourself, how you decide to roll with those punches. You know, the school doesn't force you to do anything, but they do give you the tools to help you take those L's.
Do you have any regrets from when you first started high school? Do you wish that you would have done things differently?
Yeah, I do, actually. One thing that I did differently at this school that I was doing at Edison, like I said before, it was faculty, staff. Oh, I was so mean. I was just so angry for no reason. But you know, everyone, you're growing up. It's kind of part of, you know, going through the high school stages, you know. But, yeah, I regret how kind of foul-mouthed I was with my teachers, because they all are there to help you finish. No teacher wants to see a student, you know, fail. But there was that. There was just you know what? The lack of me, how do I put that? The fact that I wasn't doing any work in high school was really my own fault, because I knew I had to do it. I knew how to do the work. I really did. I just didn't want to do it. I was just that lazy. I am the biggest procrastinator to this day that you know. As you can see, I did not study this. But that's one of my biggest regrets, I say. Because, I mean, if I could, I guess I would have graduated from my old high school. But, I mean, I'm happy that I at least got to do it somewhere where I feel appreciated.
I just have one last question. You, like who you are right now, what would you tell your younger self?
I think I would tell her, you know, it's no one's fault. You know, I felt like that was kind of my defense mechanism when I was younger. I kind of blamed everyone else for my issues, you know. Kind of wasn't me doing something. Sorry, she's irritating me. Stop. That was one of my defense mechanisms when I was younger. I feel that everyone else was at fault for my own problems. I just couldn't really grasp that, you know, I'm sidetracking. I would tell my younger self that you don't need no boys. That was another thing in high school. I'm a girl. I go through it. I was like boy crazy for the longest in high school.
Oh my gosh.
I was so.
Oh my gosh.
Shut up. It was bad. That's where my self-esteem comes in again. I felt that, I needed some type of company to make myself feel that it was worth it. See, but everyone
Felt
does.
that.
Everyone does. So I would tell my younger self, I guess, to really just get over it quicker. Everything's temporary. Everything in life is temporary. It doesn't matter.
Preach, girl, preach.
It's all gonna happen, especially high school. Fast 4 years goes by. What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior?
Junior.
You're a junior? How do you remember your first day of high school? I bet you do.
Yep.
No.
It's like, I
Isaiah.
feel like I was
How about the
like,
second day?
No.
I feel like
I
the
don't know.
smallest one there, because my freshman year I went to Lincoln until like winter break,
Mhm.
but I felt like the smallest person there because everyone's all big and I'm
Yeah.
You were the
small.
smallest person there.
You're kind of small.
Brendan
The
told-
first day of high school felt like it just happened yesterday. Like literally, I just stepped my foot inside those gates at Chavez. Like
I can tell you the exact outfit I was wearing on my first day of high
I
school.
can
That's
tell
how
you too.
fast it goes.
yes, I can tell you
That's
and
the
you said
whole
the
Yes.
bit.
I can tell you
I had on these flights, like anyone wears flights anymore, and these ugly joggers. Like, oh my god, that's what I would tell myself, my younger self. Everything is temporary. Okay, so what's next, guys?
Any more questions? No add-ons?
No, you guys blew it out of the water.
That was adding heck of questions.
Yeah,
I was
you
even
were.
reading this half the time.
Yeah.
Dang, I learned a lot from you. Like everything, I just heard
Yeah.
my inner self in you just come out.
You're probably like the most
Crying.
down to earth
That was-
person that we've had here.
Really motivating.
Dude,
Yeah.
I just left here. I was telling her. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna tell these kids. I was just there.
I told her to wing it and then she do fine and she did.
I know. I was sitting there stressing over these damn questions. Who wrote these, Lazoya?
I did.
Oh, did
with,
you read it?
with Lazoya?
With Lazoya?
Yeah.
No, because I was like, they were intimidating. I was like, oh my god, what do you mean the most important lesson? I didn't show up to half these classes.
Yeah, we,
Don't put that in the video.
yeah.
It's okay, we could edit it out.
Oh yeah, we're
Oh my
we're
God.
done. So
Oh, okay.
we could.
Okay,
So edit it out.
okay.
So
This is cute. I'm taking this.
Just take one of them.